think that we just holding on to something that won't work out.
Let's go, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let me make it so you can see what I see. That's the wrong video capture. You gotta love that. What is going on here? Huh. There we go. There's the crypto bubbles. How's everybody feeling tonight? Thank you for being here. Underground Crypto Deep Dive Research Show. We go over what's trending. We take a look at where all the prices are at. We do our best to raise that crypto IQ. We're going to give it to you in a story format, in a factual, point format. Almost, I want to say it's like a PowerPoint format, but it's not quite that, right? And we're going to try to break it down. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask me to go over coins. Never financial advice, but I will tell you what I think and my personal opinions. Look at Power Protocol. Look at Power Protocol, guys. Look at this. 113% today, and this thing has been pumping. All right. We looked at Power Protocol many, many, many times. We've gone on over it. Do you even know what it is? I'm talking to my regulars here. We've gone over it a bunch of times. Can you tell me what Power Protocol is? Like, what category is it in? What kind of project it's in? Anyways, it's up 113% today from 86 cents to $2.28. That is some nice growth. But if you look at the month, it's up almost 800% on the month. That's pretty wild. Decred looking strong. The lifer on his show many times has said Decred looks like a strong coin. And look at it. It's up on the year, the month, the week, the day, and the hour. Can't ask for much better than that. Shout out to everybody who's here. Remember, there is a link to our free Discord, free for now, so you might want to get in there. It might go up at some point. Wink, wink. It's linked in the description. It's also linked in the chat. Go ahead, grab that. That's where we're hanging out whenever we are not live streaming. Shout out to that one guy, also known as Bankroll, to the community. He has his own tab. He loves to do a lot of trading. One thing I gotta say to anybody who's listening, if there's something in crypto that you found that you really like and enjoy, you don't have to be an expert at it, right? Just something you do on an almost daily basis that you love, right? Well, if that's you, reach out to me and there's a good chance I'll give you a tab. Now, if you act crazy, I'm gonna take it away. That's what it is. But most people are sensible people, I like to believe, right? All right. Now, Stable is up 18.2%. Pippin is 7.3%. BTT, I haven't seen pump in a long time. 5.5%. I remember I used to be pretty bullish on that coin. I watched it go all the way up, then didn't sell it, and watched it go back down. And then the exchange that I had it on, Voyager, went bankrupt, so it wouldn't even have mattered because I probably wouldn't have taken my money off. Memecore up 8.1%. You know about MemeX. We talk about MemeX all the time. And here it is. I'm still posting over here. I'm getting to the point where, as you can see, I have a lot of people, reposting commenting and liking, following. So it's going well over here. And at one point, I have been staking. I've been slacking on my staking a little bit. The views are lower than they were before. I think that they finally kicked like a bunch of bots off of MemeX. And what is MemeX? It's basically Twitter for Web3 and very specifically for meme coins, right? And for a lot of that kind of behavior. I see it growing kind of year over year if you catch my drift. And if I go to my assets, you'll see somebody bought like 20. It was originally $28 like dollars, maybe it was originally $30 worth of my token, and when they buy my token, they automatically, Memecore automatically gives me an equal value of their token. That's a really cool asset. Idea is that I get free assets for anybody who buys my asset. It's pretty dope. And I'm holding their asset because they are very active posting and stuff like that. Maybe in the top of a bull run scenario, I'd probably sell that and it'd probably be worth at least double what it is now. And then, of course, they have staking. There is a link to my MemeX page in the description, of course. In the description is lots of links for all kinds of different things. Let's see, who's in the house today? Joseph. What's up, Joseph? How you doing? Says, what's up? Are you a lifer? How did you find this channel? You just happened across it? Got the night off finally? Question mark. Probably talking to Melissa. I wondered, is Joseph somebody who we normally see? And then YouTube likes to change your usernames for some reason. It's like it'll be everybody will have the same username for like a month and a half, and then all of a sudden they'll change. And sometimes they're close enough that I can tell who they are, and then sometimes they're completely different and I don't know whose they are. You froze for a moment. You're fine now. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, guys. I'm not doing anything different, but if it doesn't come back, let me know and I'll fix it, right? Anyways, just wanted to show this off. We've done some staking. All you really get for staking are these MyXP points. And to be honest with you, I have no idea what they'll be worth. But I'm only working, guys, with like 100 meme core because you have to have 100 meme core to stake. And if I go to claim right now, I don't have enough meme core in my wallet to actually do it. Anyways, I'm going to move on from that. I just wanted to talk about it for a minute because I really do like MemeX. And it's been getting a lot more active over there. We got Stregahart. I'm just going to call you Heart. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody who's here. That one guy saying some stuff about meme core exhibits mixed momentum, rejection at resistance signal, potential fade, yet bullish sentiment, strengthens with successful support holds, eyeing further upside if it key level breaks. Exactly what Bankroll just said is the reason why you would go, okay, it's Camsta. See, that would make sense because you asked about Melissa having the day off, and it was like, how would you know that if you were a new person? All right, so I'll just know that that's Camsta now. I'm probably just going to call you Heart. How about that? I'm getting doxxed. That's pretty funny. Oh, wait, no, that's Heart. That's somebody else. Yeah, did you change your username or did YouTube change your username? I'm curious. All right, so let's drop down. So the top 1 through 100 on Crypto Bubbles was pretty good looking, but everything else is pretty down in the 100 to 200 category. Luna C getting an 8.5 pump, Sentient getting a 7.8 pump. We've been talking about Sentient plenty. And then that good old River has finally made it back to 12 bucks. I mean, if you look at it in the week, it's up 31%. Looks like it had finally bottomed out. And maybe we're getting a little bit of run here. We'll see what happens. BTC didn't necessarily play ball today. We had a little bit of pullback, but we're going to look at that. I'm going to bring up TradingView right after we do the Crypto Bubbles, and we're going to look at the chart. A great time for us to look at any other chart that you might want me to look at. Just throw it in the chat. Oh, I didn't even notice you said that to me at Camsta. All right. Yeah, they changed his name. I don't know what's going on. Now he's Joseph, and I think it even has his last name. Yeah, he's getting doxxed now. All right, CFG, Centrifuge. I'm pretty sure it's a Chinese product. I haven't heard a lot about it in a long time, but it got a 52.2% pump. Xano, bouncing back heavy. I wasn't so sure that it was gonna bounce, but it did. It bounced 50%. Bankroll says, come hang out, live trade with me anytime. Yep, he's very active in his tab in the Discord. Check him out. Holo. Yeah, it's definitely hollow. I don't know where I was going with that. 16.7% pump today. Rave DAO's been all over the place. It is exactly what you think it is. It is about having a rave at crypto events and things like that. And then we have MemeX with a 15.5% pump. And Aztec has been doing pretty well, and it's having that drawback now from 2 cents, from a high 2 cents to a low 2 cents, down 16.6%. Anyways, let me port you guys over to TradingView. Make it so you can see what I see here. Yo, do I not have my camera on? I legit don't have my camera on, and nobody told me. Yo, who said I froze? I didn't freeze. I just legit don't even have my camera on. No, I turned it on originally. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me adjust this light. What is... Oh, my other light's not pointing. Anyways, nobody cares about that. And I have myself way too big. All right, now we're adjusted. Now let's go over to TradingView. Bang. Now let's take a look at what's going on. I'm on the 4-hour chart here. You know, very much looks like you had a bounce off of this level here, and that level is 62,300 roughly, right? I didn't take time to make it perfect. You have on the 4-hour, you could look at it probably a couple of different ways, right? You could look at it as like a shoulder, head, and shoulder, very flat looking. You could look at it with the cup and the handle, right? You could also just look at it as an upward momentum flagging out, right? And the flag looks pretty good above the 21, but you're under the 200. So that would tell us a lot of times it's less likely to play out bullishly when you're under the 200. But of course, you can't get above the 200 unless you actually pump up to it. Then you got the RSI down here, telling you you're kind of headed down here. So you'd like to see this kind of go sideways, stay in somewhat of a flag or a downward wedge or downward channel, whatever. And then break out to the upside with this measured move, get you up to like 74,000, call it 75,000 really. And yeah, there was something else I was going to say about it. What was I going to say about it? This is what I'm looking at for the 4-hour. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. You got a little bit of divergence here that told you you were going to have, you see it, it's very slight, that you were going to have this pullback here. Bearish divergence, if you know your divergences. All right, and then I don't really want to go into too crazy small time frame, but let's go to the 15. So that flag that we drew is very much trying to fix this flag a little bit here. There you go. It is very much toying with the 15-minute 200. Stochastic is pretty much reset. I'll make it big. You can see it, you know, it's very rounding. Like it might start trending back to the upside, which would be great. And that's the 15-minute here. See if I don't really see anything all that crazy significant. Yeah, but a nice pump from these bottoms down here. All right, and that's what's going on with BTC. Even though you would say it feels a lot like a pullback because you got as high as 69,967. Let's just call it 70,000. You almost got to 70,000, and now you're all the way back at 67,000, pretty much flat. And so that feels like a big pullback. But when you look at it on a chart like this, kind of looks like pretty normal behavior, right? If you're looking at it flagging out, bouncing around with the 15, you got the moving averages starting to get really tight here, which usually signals a move, but it doesn't mean that it's going to go up, right? It just means a move in general. All right, let's see what everybody's talking about in the chat before we get to our normal business here. All right, log in on the wrong account on my phone. Okay, so now Campsta's back to normal here. Immersion ruined. I thought you were just bubbles. Immersion ruined. Does anybody know what Hart is talking about here? I thought you were just... Oh, got you. When I put my camera on. There we go. And then what the heck is Camps talking about? Did you hear about Jane Street? I did hear about Jane Street, definitely. Glad to be king of Flare, by the way. All right, so let's get back to our regular program here. I just actually wanted to bring up TradingView and show BTC because I haven't done that in a couple of days, and I don't even know why. Because I haven't been trading. Maybe it wasn't on my mind. All right, so let's bounce over to our price rundown first of all. BTC $67,251, Ethereum $2,017. We're gonna go through this quick. XRP $1.40, BNB $625, Solana $85.83, Dogecoin a high, or let's call it 9.5 cents. That's closer. We got a round right. Cardano 28 cents. Hyperliquid $28.20, Canton Network 17 cents, Chainlink $9. By the way, I've really thought through all this downward action and stuff that Canton Network looked really strong, so I had to keep an eye on that one. Monero $343, Stellar XLM 16 cents, HBAR 10 cents, Avalanche $9.28, and Avalanche never really got much momentum. I feel like it just really hasn't done much. Very underperforming. Zcash $239, Sui still under $1 at 93 cents, still on sale. I like Sui. I have a very small bag of it. And let's go see where Flare is hanging out today. Number 76. It's just been in that 76 to 74 region for a while. Now I know you guys are curious what is trending today, right? So let's take a look at it. So BTC, of course, it's almost always trending now. It didn't used to be always like that, but since people are fearful, I guess they're Googling BTC and coming over to CoinGecko. NW in the house, what's up? Thanks for being here. Melissa said, nice. I made $6 off River today. Well played, well played. I said LOL, greetings and gratitude, undergrounders, and much appreciation for your dedication and constant deep diving and bringing us the sauce. Let's go, friends. Thank you for saying that. Also, back at you, Blues guys. I saw you sent me some things. I'm going to go over them when the stream's over, and I'll start putting out those videos. They're just going to be like our regular IQ, right? Raising events, but I'm going to have them in separate videos just to bring more people to the channel, right? Okay, Power Protocol is $1.97 right now. In the last 7 days, it's up 420%. So it was the winner there. What is Power Protocol? I will touch on that in just a moment. Let's see what's trending first. Pudgy Penguins every day. Just gotta say it, guys. Every day, Pudgy Penguins is trending. Hyperliquid Pippin. Pi Network, ETH Gas is a project I really do like. I don't really know what all the techie stuff is, but I understand, conceptually what it's about, and I like it. Monad, Solana, Pepe, BitTensor, Caspa, Aptos. It's been a long time since I've seen Aptos. Of course, Near Protocol and Tether Gold. And let's go check on Power Protocol, right? Just because it keeps pumping and it's out there, so let's make sure that everybody kind of knows what it is. Let's go to the max chart. Power Protocol came out, looks like the token generation event, December 5th, 2025, right? At about 10 cents, 10.5 cents, call it that. And you're at almost $2 now. You would have been crushing it if you would have bought this thing when it first came out. 1 billion max supply, circulating supply, 210 million, almost 25% vested, 414.5 million in market cap. Ethereum contract, BNB smart contract, and look at that, a Ronin contract. What is Ronin? This kind of gives away, right? Just give it away a little bit what the heck is going on here. Gaming, GameFi, down in the categories. That's what I was hinting at about Ronin, right? The Ronin wallet was used pretty exclusively, I'm pretty sure at first, for Axie Infinity, and then of course other people have integrated it, but mostly in the realm of gaming. And you got it, it's a game studio, Binance Alpha Spotlight. Let's rock over to their website here. I got the power, says Melissa. Nice. Oh, did you buy some of that early on? That would be really cool if you did. Caught a bunch of those gains. Bro Underground, I redid them 6 videos. We spoke about intro, outro. Yeah, Blues Guy, I saw that you said that, and so I'll disregard the ones that you did before. I appreciate all your help. Ronin Samurai with no master. There you go. It's like Ronin. Blues Guy says, or Melissa says, Blues Guy, I haven't been paying attention to Flare lately because of work. Yeah, it sucks when work gets busy. Let's talk about Power Protocol, right? So let's talk about what I don't understand about Power Protocol, because I think that's a better place to start, right? So Power Protocol is an infrastructure layer powering the single unified ecosystem for blockchain entertainment, from hit games like Fableborn to new studio, global IP, and AI native products. Power fuels a system where every participant compounds the value of the whole. Then, of course, it's on Binance, BitGet, MEXC. It's not hard to get the actual token. But where I kind of am lost with this is the gaming itself, right? Let's read a little bit more about it. Partnerships with Pixion Games. So that's a partnership, I guess. That's not like their own product. Although a lot of times when this happens, they own Pixion Games and they partner with themselves, right? Good chance that maybe Pixion Games was a gaming studio or company they had before they got into Web3, but it could just be a partnership, as they say. So Pixion Games has partnered with Power Protocol to be the creative gaming studio supporting the Power ecosystem, with Fableborn as their flagship utilizing Power. So it says that it does utilize Power. I need to see this for myself. We're going to have to check that out. Together we prove what's possible with innovative and competitive gameplay meets blockchain rails. Future titles developed by Pixion will continue to support this vision. So I guess we can look forward to there being more games coming out of this Pixion Games studio. And a continued partnership with Power Protocol. Third-party games. Power isn't limited to first-party titles. It's built to onboard and amplify a wider network of games and developers, from incubated titles to established studios to future IP collaborations. Every addition compounds value and expands what's possible within the ecosystem. Web3 infrastructure. I really want to read this because we love GameFi, and I'm trying to figure out where are the games, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out because I'm not finding a whole lot of games. We got a Bitcoin maxi in the house. Says shitcoin slop, Bitcoin only, get it through your effing head already. Well, don't you just sound like a delightful person? Not. Yeah, I don't know if this person realizes, but some people made a lot of money off of this. Does that matter to you at all? It's up 1,700% just from December 5th, 2025. So you call it whatever you want to call it. I'm not a hater of Bitcoin, and I don't, hate on altcoins either. You sound like a Bitcoin maxi, which I'm not mad at. You could be a Bitcoin maxi all you want. If you don't like anything but Bitcoin, probably not the show for you. You can yell at somebody else's YouTube channel. The Power Protocol is the infrastructure layer that makes blockchain entertainment scale. Built to solve the hardest problems developers and IP holders face, from managing live. Yeah, I don't want to read all that. Built and battle tested with Fableborn. Okay, so basically what I was trying to get to here was, is this Fableborn actually have any blockchain built into it? And it says that it does. It says utilizing the Power token. And of course, it's more of a mobile game, right? Pretty sure. I don't think you can play this anywhere but mobile. Usually I can tell because you go to hit a download button, and then that routes you to a mobile thing that you obviously can't download. Says, man, I love you, Underground. Well said. Thank you. Yeah, people are going to come in. I don't really get people. This is the first time you've been in a channel. You're just trying to cause chaos or something. Like, we're all supposed to believe what you believe because you believe it. People have made tons of money off altcoins. Maybe he's one of those people who's all about the philosophical concept, which I love. But there's more than just a philosophical concept. A lot of people out here would like to catch some gains. And if people did it in the stock market, you wouldn't be running around talking about oh, Apple and Tesla are the only good coins and everything else is shit. You wouldn't probably do that in the stock market. So why do you do it here? I have no idea. All right, moving on from that. So I would like to play the game. It says sign up. So can you actually play this? Okay, don't have an account. Huh. Let me see something real quick. I'm going to sign in. And then let's see if it actually lets me play a game or download a game or do almost anything. Gotta make a username. It just keeps saying my username's too long, but it doesn't tell me how long it needs to be. Under, right? So you can connect a wallet here. Let's see. Yes, I'm over 18. Just doing something in the background. I'm gonna connect my MemeX wallet to this game. I still don't think it's actually gonna let me play. Okay, so you have to have a Ronin wallet here. Okay, so apparently Ronin does have a tie-in to MemeX. Nice. Like, can we go to shop? Can we go somewhere else? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure this out. What the heck is going on here? It's like once I log in, it's literal trash. Alright, let's go to Fableborn here. I should be already logged in. Okay, is there any other thing to look at here? Fableborn shop is empty right now, so their shop's empty. I guess is where you could do some staking, restricted country. All right. It looks to me, I just wanted it to tell me somewhere that it's a mobile app and not that there's no ability to play it. You know what I mean? On your computer. It's what it seems like, but it just like won't give me a clear answer. Visit the game's website. Here we are. All right, I won't spend any more time on it. I just wanted to see if there was any possibility that you could earn Power Protocol, because I think people would definitely want to know about that. If there was, I will probably pull it up on my phone at some point. We'll take a look at it. Let's move along here. Melissa says, I love Buttcoin. Yeah, you guys are hilarious. So funny when people come in here and just, I don't know, throw their opinions around, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, random person who just randomly came in here who we've never interacted with before. Thanks for your random opinion. We're all going to take that to heart, you know? We're all going to just live our lives based off of your opinion from a random person who didn't bother to connect with anybody in the group or say anything other than what he said. That I just think is stupid. It's like beyond stupid. Nobody knows you. It's like if you walked into a crowded Walmart or grocery store and just like yelled one of your, you know, hot take opinions and then walked off, and then you thought like, I did a good thing. I did a good job. Everybody's going to remember that. Everybody's going to stop doing that behavior that they're doing, and they're going to do something different now that I walked into a random space and yelled my opinion. Like, what an idiot. Anyway, 63.9 million market cap. ETH gas, GWEI is the ticker. We went over it quite a bit yesterday. It's got an Ethereum and BNB smart contract. Let's go to the website. This was that real-time Ethereum gasless future. So they're trying to get finality down. I mean, 3.6 milliseconds is something, right? I haven't seen it go over like 6. So it's pretty cool. They barely went over 6. I haven't seen it go over 7 yet, right? I'll say that. A real-time Ethereum plus gasless future for all. Our mission at ETH Gas is to advance Ethereum into a real-time network to eliminate gas fees to unlock institutional adoption and onboard the next billion on-chain users. I'm here for that. Why would I not support that? Now, I don't have to actually buy the token, but I would keep an eye on this thing. Let's see. Max chart, it's been around since the 21st of January 2026 at about 1.5 cents. It's up 118%, which is not crazy. You got this nice rounded bottom here on the max chart. I mean, it probably look exactly the same if you went to like the 3-month. Yep, looks exactly the same there because this thing is relatively new. So I really wouldn't be surprised if this thing really pumped at some point. It looks like it had a high at about 4.5 cents. I'd be keeping an eye on this one out there, guys. And again, your circulating supply, 1.7 billion out of 10 billion tokens. Don't know what the vesting schedule is. Move along. I kind of like to shuffle back between some days really spending a ton of time into projects, and then other times like the next day, right after we just spent it. I feel like yesterday we spent a lot of time. Then I just don't spend as much time. I just touch on the projects quickly. Now let's go look at our fear and greed index and see if it did anything. Let me change this to our top gainers, top losers, because we're going to want to come back to that. So fear and greed index ticking up just a little bit, 13. Just remember, guys, it takes almost nothing for bearish momentum to just destroy the fear and greed index, and we'll be back at 5 at some point, potentially. Not saying it's guaranteed, but it's not hard for it to do. Seems like it takes a lot more bullishness to move it up than it takes fear to move it down and hold it there. Anyways, that 13 yesterday, it was at 11. That's pretty dope. Let's see. Bitcoin is in a cup and handle on the 4 hour, by the way. Yes, Melissa. We actually went to TradingView and pulled up that I was showing the cup and handle. Looks like it had about a move to say 70,000, a high 69,000 right there. Let's go over here where I want to see the news, right? So, big picture today. Market still digesting the February crash, rotation, plus institutional moves, plus alt narratives emerging. So it says that you're kind of seeing some institutionals move and rotation of money and alts kind of emerging out of this Bitcoin dump. So it says Bitcoin stabilized around 60K. The broader crash erased 2 trillion market cap since late 2025 highs. ETF outflows and institutionals repositioning remains dominant narrative. Still a post-blow-off consolidation phase, but not a bull yet. Okay. Institutionals rotating ETH for BTC. Harvard sold 21% of its Bitcoin ETF while buying 87 million ETH ETF. Okay, so people are rotating into Ethereum. That's fine with me. Why X cares narrative, smart money rotating into ETH. So that seems to be the narrative right here, right? Everybody's rotating into Ethereum, which is very altcoin, right? Like that's usually what we see when we starting to get somewhere with some altcoins moving. So maybe keep an eye on those. Bitcoin Cash surprise narrative. Bitcoin Cash showing a strong relative performance plus sentiment up 131%. Payment crypto comeback. Old cycle coins outperforming new layer ones. Traders hunting laggards. So lagging coins, right? Stable coins quietly huge. Stablecoins quietly huge. I don't know who talks like that. It's very random. Stablecoin supply doubled since 2024 to 300 billion. Adoption equals real adoption equals stablecoins. Payment and settlement. Okay, they're saying that's a good use case for adoption. I would believe that. ETF outflows and institutional caution. 3.8 billion pulled from crypto funds recently. Again, Twitter narrative, ETF honeymoon is over. Macro still suppressing crypto. Sticky inflation, delayed rate cuts. I think that's a big one. Expectations hit BTC. Institutionals moving industries. Crypto.com becoming a U.S. trust bank. Received conditional U.S. trust bank approval on February 3rd. It's interesting. I didn't know about that. Institutional custody race, of course. TradFi integration is accelerating. Ripple custody push. New institutional custody plus staking offers announced. XRP infrastructure play versus payment coins. Other narratives circulating on X. Altcoin season delayed by macros. Institutions still buying infrastructure. ETH custody stablecoins. Payment coins come back. Bitcoin Cash and XRP. ETF flows control market. Liquidity winter is not over. And is that all they gave us? They didn't really give me the news like they normally do, but I do like how they really gave me a lot more of what's going on social media. Coins getting the most social attention today. Bitcoin, ETH, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, and of course stable coins. Go buy all the stable coins. They're going to go up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Please know that I'm kidding. All right. So let's go take a look at what's trending over on Crypto Rank. Here we are. So we have INSO. We've talked about INSO so much that I finally off the top of my head remember what it is. The compounding effect of coming to the channel day after day. I'm not trying to sell you on it. I'm just saying it works. It is a shortcut for you developers out there, or anybody, I guess, who's developing, to make it easier to put things on chain, to build things on chain. That's what INSO is all about. You have this creator, which almost sounds like it's something similar. They spelled it like, they were on drugs with the camel case or whatever. I'm not a fan of that. Fandom Creator is a Web3 technology and IP focused company operating in the creator economy, entertainment, and fan engagement sector. Okay. It's just done nothing but go up. I like that. Chart looks good. Looks like token generation event the 23rd of February 2026. So, 3 days ago? Nice. 8 million market cap, only been as high as 8.4. So do we think this thing needs a little bit of a pullback, or is, gonna pump? It's only got an 8 million market cap, so there's no reason why it couldn't just keep pumping, right? 42 million in trading volume, very interesting. Creator economy, BNB, smart contracts. See if they give us any other ecosystems. No, it seems pretty BNB exclusive. Categories social. Because it's such a social thing, let's go over to Twitter and take a look at it. Fandom Creator, 37.2 thousand followers. They call it FanFi platform. Okay, that's kind of a new term. It's kind of like a repurposed term. We have terms for that already, like SocialFi. In just 48 hours, we ranked the top 3 trading volume on OKX Boost. Okay, I don't know what that's really worth, but it's cool that they got that, I guess. I don't know who's making their moves based off of who's got the most OKX Boost momentum. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on from that. Let's go to their website, take a look at that. So it says Fandora.ai. So it does have some AI stuff going on. Million fandom ways to earn tokens. Join us, snag 1,000 star points, CRTR listing announcement, do quests and earn. See, what I hate is that, and you'll notice this a lot, like one of these projects comes out, it's got its own coin, but like when you go to the website or whatever application and you use it, instead of them giving you actual tokens, right, they give you like some kind of point system, like these star points. Like, nobody wants star points. Give me, the actual coins. Now, if it's going to be star points and then eventually there's going to end a season and then there's going to be an airdrop based off of your star points, which does happen a lot, then that's cool. But like, why can't they just set it up to give you even just a very small amount of the actual native coin? I think it would draw a lot more people in and a lot more people would care. All right, popular creators here. Top fans. So it feels very SocialFi, right? This feels very much like a social media type of thing. Let's go to Daily Earn and see what the heck we got going on here. Today, check in X. Wow, nothing happens when you hit check. That's amazing. One fan, daily check-in, streak. Okay, so you toggle up here. So you have the check-in, you have a quiz, which I'm always like, well, I never know what I'm going to see. They're going to get me deleted. Who is this actor? Somebody tell me who this actor is. Is it Scarlett Johansson? I don't know actors. I'm not even going to pretend like I do. Somebody tell me who the heck this actor is. Bankroll's got the fish in the fishing rod. Well done, well done. Who is this actor? Somebody tell me who this is. Want to earn some points. I get 1 chip. This Fandor and AI looks interesting. I don't know how much I care about it. And then they have this gacha. And I guess you need chips to roll. So if I can figure out who the heck this person is, I can get 1 chip and then we can roll the slot machine, I guess, on this thing. Anybody out here know who the heck this person is? I mean, don't everybody break your fingers rushing to the keyboard to give me an answer or anything like that. And while you're at it, smash that like button. It says Robbie. Okay, I'm going to do it. Oh, but I'm not logged in. All right, let's see if I can log in real quick using like X or something. Mosa says, I think. Okay. I almost don't want to log in like that. Let's do something else. Let's not do that. How about that? Maybe just nobody knows who she is. I've definitely seen her before, but I don't know actors at all. Not something I very much care about. I guess that's why I do crypto YouTube, right? Because I'm not fanboying over somebody who's an actor. All right, let's go to the quiz. Let's see, does it even give me the same thing? Okay, here we are. Silver back at 90 says bankroll. All right, we'll just go with this one. I already logged in. Why? I have to log in again? What is going on here? At Underground Crypto, where I try things so I guess you don't have to. Man, of course they make you go through like this whole setup here. Gaming, entertainment, whatever. Freaking travel, whatever. Comedy. Enter a referral code. Don't have a referral code. Next. Can you just let me in already? Let's go to the quiz. Just want to spin the slot machine. All right, we're going to go with this person. Did we get it? Did we not get it? They don't even give you an answer? It must have been wrong, I guess, because I didn't get a chip. That's somebody texted me, and I will say that is not an option. I don't know if it was right or wrong. I just clicked it and then nothing happened. Blues guy, I don't think that's right, because who you said that she is not, it's not even an option here. All right, I guess we're just gonna go with whatever. Okay. Again, you click it and nothing happens. Like, this is bogus. Again, why am I doing it? Because I'm trying something, you know. Oh, I did get it. It gave me one chip. All right, who is this sports star? No idea. Anybody know who this is? This is fun. This is good for engagement. Blue Sky said not Robbie. Wait, maybe not her. I don't think that was her, because that person was not, that wasn't even an option. It's a girl from Wolf of Wall Street. Hey, we all know what movies we were in. We just don't know who her name is. Anybody know who this soccer player is? Anybody like soccer? Mike, well, he looks like a Harry, in my opinion. So we're just going to go with that, because I'm not going to wait for people, I guess, to name names. It says unexpected error. Please try again. So I have no idea if it was right. Yes, that's English football. Yeah, I figured that. So then it's such garbage. The one I clicked was right, and then when I clicked it, it just said, no, sorry, error. And then so I clicked a different one, because it doesn't say right or wrong. I think I know this one, right? It just says like an error. Yo, this website sucks. Like, it really sucks. It like won't even go through. What a piece of crap. I gotta say it when it's true, guys. It is what it is. All right, all I wanted to do is roll this thing. Can we do the roll? Do it already. I don't even know what you would potentially even earn. And then once again, like, nothing is happening. Oh, they're gonna hit me with like an ad. I got 3 fan token. Okay. And that is that. I don't know what the point of any of this is, but it's kind of interesting, I guess, see where it goes. I just like to take a minute to try to use things so that I know what they are. Kind of like how we're doing the airdrops and stuff like that. I kind of do the experimenting for you. If you don't play along with the airdrop and you don't get the airdrop, I don't think you're going to get a chance to go back and do it again. So maybe it'll just give you more confidence on like the next airdrop. All right. So that's Creator. I don't know why they did the name like that. It looks like crap. Anyways, Conway Research, Superform, Centrifuge, Espresso, Zama, Allura, MemeX Finance, Aztec. We went over in a lot of detail, pretty much all of those yesterday. See if there's anything more interesting to look at. Power Protocol, we already did. Rainbow, that's a wallet. Plasma, stablecoin, Spacecoin. They want decentralized internet and satellites in space for decentralized internet. Kite AI, very much an AI website where you can employ different AIs. I like them because they actually give you some pricing behind it. Most of them won't. Optimism, Sentient, Tether. I don't see anything here for us to spend a crazy amount of time on. So with that being said, I'd like to tell you a short story about how adoption creates durable value. So we've been talking a lot about value, where value come from, why value even exists, and does it exist in crypto. And now, after I find my drink and take a sip, we're going to talk about adoption creating durable values. Not just value, but durable value. At the beginning, every crypto asset looks similar, don't they? I think they do. It was Robbie. I thought so. It was a blind guess, but it was good. Told you so, says Melissa. Yeah, Melissa was right. I mean, I've seen the girl before in some kind of media, or some media, not like the news, but like media, like videos, movies, TV shows. It's been so long since I watched any. I don't even know what to call them. So grateful to be your friend, my man. You really are awesome, my dearest Melissa. Yeah, he's talking to Melissa. Great family we got going on here. All right, I think I'm ready. So, at the beginning, every crypto asset looks similar. A token exists, a system claims utility, a community forms, and markets assign price. But early value is fragile. It depends on attention, speculation, or incentive. Without sustained usage, it fades quickly. Durable value begins only when adoption takes hold. A network becomes more useful as more participants rely on it. Transactions increase, liquidity deepens, applications integrate. Infrastructure supports it. Each new participant strengthens the system for everybody else. Adoption, right? The asset stops being optional. Users expect to encounter it, right? Developers assume compatibility. Markets price it as foundational. Integration spreads across wallets. Exchanges and protocols. Yeah. I'm reading this thing all wrong. Integration spreads across wallets, exchanges, and protocols. There we go. The asset becomes embedded in activity rather than merely trade. Trust grows through the repetition. Participants see the system persist through volatility. They observe reliability across time. Confidence no longer depends on promises. It resets the experience. Or it resets on experience. Either way. The network feels stable. At this stage, value compounds. More users attract more developers. More developers create more applications. More applications increase usage. Usage reinforces demand, and demand supports value. Value attracts users. This right here might seem very simple. I'm even going to go post it in the Discord because that is actually a really, really well said way to put it. I love when I copy and paste stuff and then it just doesn't do it all the time with ChatGPT. I don't know what it is. All right, I just wanted to post that mostly for myself later because I might want to refer back to that. So the loop strengthens continuously. What's going on here? Yeah, so she did play Harley Quinn. Blues guy was right about that. I don't know why I can't talk today. What the heck? Okay, competitors may appear more advanced or efficient, but displacement becomes difficult. Adoption inertia protects the established network. Participants prefer what is already integrated and trusted. Crypto value becomes durable, not because the asset is scarce or useful alone, but because participation keeps reinforcing its relevance. Networks endure when people keep using them. And that is our short story about how adoption creates durable value. Did you pick up anything? Did you learn anything? We're going really slow over, like, we're taking like a whole week just for value. But in my experience, I'll ask a question and it's still crickets out here because I don't think a lot of people are picking this up. So we're doing everything we can to try to make it so you guys pick it up a little bit more, right? Let's hop over and take a look at our fear and greed index. Not fear and greed index. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just up here blabbering on the microphone. Lord help me. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do the top gainers, top losers segment of the night, right? So Power Protocol, of course, top gainer. AI Rig Complex, top loser. I think it was the top loser yesterday too, wasn't it? Cyrene and Kite and Aztec. A lot of the Piverse, a lot of things here that have been pumping over the last couple of days. Seeker, Inso are down right now, right? Power Protocol Dent. I don't know what Dent is. Centrifuge, I'm pretty sure, is a Chinese product. Xanos is interesting, but almost not very relevant. Not in employment, education, or training. What is that? I don't know what the heck that is. That's interesting. We might take a look at that. Rave DAO, ETH Gas. There's quite a few things. Miria, Decred, Humidify, ticker wet. That one's always hilarious. All right, so let's take a look at a couple things here. What is Dent? Anybody know what Dent is? It's got a $36.5 million market cap. Let's put it on the max chart here. Whoa, this thing goes way back to 2017. Of course, it had some crazy high. Dent Wireless. That, I don't know. The more I look at it, the less bullish I am on this, just across the board. It's about wireless. Like, they made their own wireless. Are they trying to be helium? Oh, I wanted to see what the top all-time high was, like 10 cents, and it's down 99.6% from there. I'm good. I don't need to know what that is. That thing is irrelevant. Now, not in employment, education, or training. What kind of weird, wacky meme coin is this thing? Pump.fun. Okay, so there you go. It's a meme. Solana meme, 4chan themed. Pump.fun address. Don't see any other address. 28.1 million. Let's go to the website. Neat. Not in employment, education, or training. Okay, I mean, as a meme coin, let's see what the heck they're talking about. We bought a coin and never worked again. Oh, man. Just reading that, I'm just like, they're going to rug you guys so hard. Neat is a meme coin built around rejecting the 9-to-5 and reclaiming personal freedom in a system designed around work. It represents itself. Sorry, my phone has crazy pop-ups over here, like 8 at one time. It represents self-independence, ownership, and choosing your own path outside traditional employment and institutions as automation and AI erode long-term job security. I mean, that might be true, but I don't know what this is going to do other than you buy it and hope that you're going to retire and then you get rug pulled. Do nothing, get paid. Neat contractor, or in the art of doing nothing and getting paid for it. That sounds like one hell of a sales pitch, don't you think so? Web3 network of digitally native Neat who have opted out. Enter the hub. Okay, so do they actually have something built? I'm coming on a little bit hard because I deal with too many crappy meme coins, right? Crypto native talent for builders who ship. Okay, I very loosely follow. Neat contractors free. Okay, but like, can I see what the heck you're doing before I have to sign up? See, I hate crap like this. Like, I want to see the hub and see if there's anybody in it. Like, is this for developers? Like, what? Start a business? Affiliates? All right, guys, I don't know what the heck. Whatever. For the sake of the channel, I will go ahead and sign up here. What's the worst that could happen? They do have some affiliates if it's actually really cool. Like, because it sounds to me, if you've ever heard of like Fiverr or anything like that, it sounds like that, right? Where you come in and you set up and you say you do X, Y, and Z, and then people can hop on here and find people and get work done. Fiverr kind of sucks if you've ever tried to use Fiverr. Everybody's like, give me $100 and I'll show you what I can do. And I'm just like, no, freaking make a promotional video or something, guy. Like, let me know what you can do before I give you money. And they're like, I'm only $175 an hour, but I won't bother to even show you anything I've ever done. I'm like, nice. That's a heck of a sales pitch you got going there, buddy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's anybody who's ever tried to hire somebody off Fiverr. Terrible experience. Okay, products. Neat contractor. Free. And I own it. I don't even know what it is, right? Location hidden, created by. So, is this like a social media? Looks like there aren't any posts yet. Nice. I guess by me, maybe? Okay, let's go to home. I don't want to see my page. I want to see home. Claim a $25 of free AI tokens on us. Sure. Give them to me. I'll take $25. Can I cash them out immediately? Oh, they have their own little chat bot here. Got you. And then you just get like some free tokens to use it. I don't know. That could be relevant at some point. All right. Let me not be too hard on it. I don't hate it yet. We create Palau swing to help stock market traders stay ahead of the curve. Well, oh, Pelosi. Okay, so this is one of those Pelosi following type of things. Real estate, crypto trading, personal development communities. All right, this is cool, kind of. I don't know if it has enough reputation for me to like go do an affiliate link with them. Let's go to affiliate. I'm just curious, like, what would they even give me? Like, if I had one person come over here and sign up, like, would they give me something? Who's Black Seed 1? Is that what they named me? Is that me? Why am I Black Seed? I literally put in a username, and now I'm Black Creased 1? How did they know? How did they know? Okay. Actually, this is like, I love the idea of it. Now, they are like really small. So, don't know if you got it. Like, if you got on this, I don't know what your odds of like actually having anybody hiring you would be at all. Refer buyers. Refer sellers, your affiliate program. I just want to know what the heck they would give me. Hot offers, tool suite VIP access. Deal soldier. So what? Per price 44 month, affiliate earning 250k reset. I don't know. It's interesting though. Anybody else think this is interesting? Or is it just me? Cryptic Quentin in the house. Looks like a solid project. Yeah, at first I thought it was just like a junk meme coin, but they actually do have something built here. So, I'm interested. I just wish they'd be a little bit more straightforward with their affiliate here, because I don't know what they're talking about. Tool Suite. So if I sell Tool Suite, I get a 50% commission. Is that what they're saying? Affiliate earning 250k plus, right? What does that even mean though? Hold away. Here they earnings per click. Okay. Owl's option trades. Conversion. So they're going to give me $2.53 for everybody who clicks on this. I find that really hard to believe. Oh, you have to actually sign up to become an affiliate. There's conversion rates. So can we search? Oh, they don't let you search by conversion rate. That's flawed. That is definitely flawed, right? I just don't know what they mean by affiliate earning 250 plus. Is that everybody who's ever earned from them? Is that a monthly payout that they're doing right now? Like they pay around that much for affiliates? Like I have no idea what they're talking about at all. They could explain things a little bit better. Maybe I'm just not used to the affiliate stuff. Maybe everybody else would know what the heck these people are talking about and I just don't. Crystal Academy. Okay, there's like a lot. And then what counts as a click? Like this one says it'll pay me $17 per click. All right, well, I'm going to put this on the back burner. One thing I love is one tab, right? I can just go right here, can one tab, just this tab and nothing else. And then bam, it's in a list. Then I can just come over here and I can even lock it. So when I click it, I don't, it doesn't disappear on me. Let's see if this is who I think this is. Lock. Is this the guy who was with the airdrops? I know I'm thinking aloud, guys. We are deep diving together. Yeah, this is the airdrop ninja, right? NW, I think, put us onto this one. Degen Dreams. The project was just shared on Base. All transactions are free. If you get WL, it could be very profitable. What is WL? Is that like whitelisted? I think it's whitelisted. Connect your X account and wallet. Complete the tasks in the boosted regular tab to earn. Okay. Who knows? Could be a rug pull. Never know, never know. Okay, this was the news. We already did that. Melissa says, I slightly remember Dent. Yeah, I don't know about Dent. It's all about coverage and cell phones. Yeah, it kind of lose me there. They've been around too long. And if they were really selling cell phones and stuff like that, like, don't you think they would have a better looking chart than they do? Or cell phone service even? All right, well, this Neat is actually really interesting. I love the idea. It's basically a Fiverr idea, but it seems like more you're selling like affiliates, right? You're selling like affiliate programs. I don't know why I'm on this. Let me get rid of that. Because I already got rid of it, that's why. But see, now with my one tab, I can just click it and bam, I'm back. So, and I'm actually somewhere else altogether. This is whoop.com. So this is like something totally different. So when you're on Neat and you go to enter the hub, it's on woot.com. Which is interesting because then it's kind of like, do you even need Neat at all? Doesn't seem like it. You could just come down here to the hub and then just move on, right? And just go to Whoop. Deal with some affiliates here. I mean, I really want to know about it because like they have ones that say like you get $17 per click. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna have to dig into that. Anyways, that's Neat. You'll probably hear about it. Seems like something new on our radar here. And was there anything else I really wanted to go over? Don't really think so. Motivational Hero, what has you got to say, my friend? Says, hello, my epic community. Let's share some positive and good vibes. Underground Crypto, I'm so happy I can learn every day from you. Big respect, brother. I'm really happy. Hey, I'm glad that you're enjoying it because I'm more productive with all the information and knowledge. That's the whole point, man. I'm super glad that you get it and that you're here, that you've decided to come back day after day and be a part of the community. What more could I possibly ask for? Thank you so much for being here and a part of this community, and welcome to being an undergrounder, right? All of my fellow undergroundians. I don't know if that doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it? All right, so let's go to the testnet, send myself some tokens, can only claim every 24 hours, so apparently it hasn't been long enough to actually do. I don't know what's wrong with me if I just keep closing the GM thing. All right, what's up with this? So what is it? It's GM. Yeah, let me just pull it from the Discord real quick. Where are we at? Airdrops. All the airdrop information stuff, guys, is in the airdrop tab in the Discord. Shout out to NW. Really appreciate you being so helpful with that. I don't have enough time to do all this stuff. That's the whole point of this community. I haven't said it in a while. Bringing people together who already do something, right? Who already have something they're into. Like NW is like a pro, apparently, when it comes to these airdrops. We need him on our team. Blues guy loves Flare. We need him on our team. Melissa, an amazing mod, also very dedicated and likes to look up a lot of games for the channel and shouts out other things that she finds. She's the one who found Loot Go and stuff like that. So I love that. People just contributing. Bankroll and Kamsa and Greenfingers always on the trading and doing their things, you know, for the people who want that every day, all the time space to hang out and trade. There you go. So it's like everybody's doing their thing, and I just welcome more people who are doing their things. And we're doing this GM. We're just basically doing transactions on this Robinhood testnet, which is a lot of fun here. Not like it's fun like we're playing some amazing game, but it's fun to just do it, right? And then be involved in a testnet, and hopefully the idea is get some airdrops. I did have this up. I just didn't recognize it. Okay, cool. There we go. There we go. So we might as well do our talking points real quick. And again, shout out to Motivational here. I really appreciate you being here. So value becomes durable through adoption, right? So we talk about value, but where's the durability in that value? Heart. Strega Heart. 2300. I'm just going to call you Heart. Thanks for being here. Early crypto value often begins with speculation or incentive. Durable value emerges when users consistently adopt and rely on a network for real activity. Adoption converts temporary demand into structural demand. Network effect explained in crypto, right? So you've heard of network effect, but this is very specifically to crypto. Network effect occurs when each additional participant increases the usefulness of the systems for all others. In crypto, this appears through more liquidity, more users, more applications, and more integrations. Participation multiplies value. That's also trust. Liquidity as a network effect. As adoption grows, trading depth increases, slippage decreases, capital efficiency improves, and markets stabilize. Liquidity attracts further participation, reinforcing value. Integration expands ecosystem. Widely adopted assets become embedded across wallets, exchanges, protocols, applications, infrastructure. Integration increases accessibility and reliance. Trust through usage. Repeated usage builds confidence. Participants observe reliability, security, and stability. Trust emerges not from claims, but from demonstrated persistence. Trust stabilizes value. Dominance through adoption. Assets with strong network effects often maintain leadership even when competitors appear technically superior. Adoption inertia preserves value. Networks resist displacement. Compounding growth. As adoption expands, developers' activity increases, tooling improves, so like developing, right? Ecosystems diversity grows, and users' familiarity depends. Growth compounds rather than resets. Fragility without network effect. Like its fragileness, right? Assets lacking strong adoption remain dependent on speculation or incentives. Without networks, reinforcement. Value fluctuates and weakens. Adoption is the foundation of durability. Core insights here. Crypto assets sustain value when participation continuously reinforces the network. So what is the durability of value? It is participation, right? Which equals adoption. And you saw the loop that we talked about earlier that I even posted in the What I Want People to See tab in the Discord, where I normally just post the link to the daily show. If you want to know what the heck I'm talking about, go over there. So let's check up. Oh, there's an update. Fogo fishing update. You don't say. Did anything change at all? I doubt it. Okay, so we're up to like 120,000 tokens. It's probably worth $3 at this point. Motivational Hero says, thank you a lot. You're absolutely welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed the crypto IQ raising part of the night. Now, where do we want to go from here? We're kind of transitioning to more like the underground hangout part of the night. We did our little Robin Hood airdrop. Just GM and deploy a smart contract. Hopefully soon there'll be more things to do on there. I'm sure NW will keep us posted. Anybody else doing the airdrop stuff at all? Anybody doing the airdrop stuff? I mean, surely Melissa and Blues Guy are doing the airdrop stuff for Robin Hood, right? Like, it seems like a pretty easy, pretty free come up. I've kind of showed you what you do. Nothing complicated. Nothing that you guys wouldn't already know how to do, right? Let's see. What all do we want to do here? Let's see what our daily reward is. It is some random one-time seeds for the farm. I wish I knew exactly how long I've been doing chainers. Of course, once again, shout out. There is a link to chainers in the description. Costs nothing to get started. Obviously, it takes a little bit of time, but how much time would you really spend on this a day? Less than a minute. If you just hopped on your farm, collected the stuff, kept the tab open on your page or on your phone. This actually works really well on mobile. I don't know if I've ever said that. I have it on my phone. It works really well on mobile. So I don't mind that at all. You don't even have to do this little game. I do it just because I like getting my free NFTs, animal feeds, and stuff like that so I can earn a little bit extra in my farm. I get cool stuff sometimes. I've even got like a plot of land or a plot to grow, you know, a plot of dirt. I don't know. What do you call it? A plot of earth? Either way, you get some useful stuff in here. And if it means I can earn a little bit more, as long as chainers can stay, you know, relevant, it could be pretty nice. I don't know if Chainers has an actual Chainers token, does it? I feel like it does, but it's been a while. I found it through, you know, how did I even get started with this project? It was literally just because I do my daily stuff or the daily show, and it was one of the projects, and I clicked on it just like we did that Neat protocol, and I took a look at it, and I was like, hey, it's a game. We love gaming DeFi games. Let's check that stuff out. And then we did, and here I am. I'm still here. I even got an affiliate link. I have no idea if they give me really anything for that. A lot of times it'll be like, here's your link, and I just throw it in the description because it's more of a way for you to easier. And I'm not trying to like talk my way around having an affiliate link. I don't see anything wrong with people having an affiliate link, so I don't feel like I have to like defend myself about it. But my point is, it just makes it easier for people to go in the description, click it, and then instantly get to what they see on their screen, what I'm talking about. Really, my point is I really should check out what the heck their affiliate is about and if they actually even give you anything. I'll take some like rare items for my farm. I'd be happy with that. We only got to get to 1,000 here. Don't worry, this only takes a second. I'm not going to play this all night or anything, even though when you kind of zone out and you just click and shoot, I almost could just sit here and play this forever. I've zoned out on my own time a few times and just played this and got to like 10,000, and I was like, what am I doing? I only need to get to 1,000. I wanted to see if they would give you like a better better item for your farm if you got really far, and I think they should do that for sure. If you can get to like 10,000, they should like, guarantee you like, I don't know, a rare or an uncommon or something, but they don't do that. All right, we're past 1,000, so we'll just let them take us out here, and then we'll see what we get. I enjoyed the story part. I'm always learning something. I will when I get the chance to do the airdrop. Well, according to NW, a lot of times you got to do the airdrop for like a year to even get something. So, especially something substantial. So, you got time. You got time, Melissa. I know you've been really busy, Melissa. No worries. A Black Lotus seed. Okay, it says it's a common, so it doesn't seem like it's anything all that crazy, but I don't have that yet. So there you see the point in doing it. Now I have another kind of seed. I really need more like plots of land, that's for sure. And I can look at everything I have right here. Where's that Black Lotus seed go? I want to go to just seeds. There it is. Takes 12 hours. Let's see. I probably should have did this a long time ago. I don't know why I'm like borderline stuttering today. What the heck is going on? Probably because I didn't get to relax for like 10, 15, 20 minutes before the stream like I normally do. I like to take a good 30 minutes to chill before I got to get on here and perform for everybody. So I wish they would just tell you like what you earn from this, but I guess they can't, right? They could just have some kind of something. One thing I am trying to do on here, and you guys are probably already like shut up about chainers and move on to something else, but hey, we're at the hangout part of the night, man. I can do what I want to do now. I did what I needed to do for you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Win a chainer's dream game. I did that. Oh, that's probably why I have 200 points here. Merge some items. Okay, I should be able to do that. And spend 1 CFB in the store. I do have 48 CFB, but I never can seem to find anything that's only a couple CFB. And everybody here who is a regular, you know, I just want to ask you, do you got those custom emojis? Let me see those custom emojis for everybody who's got them. Like I said, I did put some work on those. I got to go look. They have a really weird thing with YouTube where, like, you have to have at least, you know, 8 members. The membership where you can have those access to those custom. So like I need to get to 8 members and then I can add more custom emojis, but as of right now I really can't do that. And I'm gonna probably get rid of that brain one and put something else in. Nobody uses it. I need something that captures the idea a little bit better. Shout out to Blues Guy, thanks for putting that out there, showing off those custom emojis. If you join the membership for the monthly, you can get that. And as we move along here, I'll be putting more things into rewards for that, right? Let's go to the referral hub. My payout 3%. I'm a level 1. I don't even, oh, okay, I get 3%. I don't know, 3% of what? They spend money in the store? How it works. Step 1, copy share, wait for thing. Earn payouts from their purchases. Okay, so there you go. Good chance I'll never earn a single thing from this ever. But whatever, we'll keep talking about it. I enjoy messing with it. I wanted to go to the store and see if I could spend like 2 CFB or something like that. Where's the store? There's the shop. Alright. Okay, this one's like 18. They want you to spend like 1 CFB, but they don't have anything that really costs 1 CFB. So you're spending like at least significantly more CFB. I'd love to get this cropper who'd automatically harvest stuff for you. That would be pretty dope. And you can see the prices on here are relatively decent, right? I'm not really looking to drop real money on it. Maybe I'd reinvest anything I earned from, earned from the affiliate. I guess I have to buy this $18 one here, 18 CFB. I'll take it. I don't think I have any tomatoes. I'm just trying to do the like little request thing they have. The fertilizers, these fertilizers, you can use them to speed plants up. but I wouldn't use them for that because they're actually much better for upgrading things when you merge things together, because that's a big part of this, is that when you get items that are the same, you can merge them together and then get something that's higher rarity. That's how I have a blue planter, because it's like a rare planter. Anyways, I promise guys I'm going to move on from this in a second. Just want to see, okay, so I do right here, I've got cauliflower. I can merge that from my common to an uncommon. And then I can do it with these over here, but these are one-time use. So I actually had to use some resources to do that, where over here, because these are one-time use seeds, they'll basically just merge them together and I don't really have to do anything. So I can get 2 uncommons and then merge that okay, so 2 commons merged into an uncommon, merge those 2 together to get a rare. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Thank you, Blues Guy, for participating. I know there's a few other people out there who have the monthly. Okay, go away. So then we got like a rare item that we can plant later. Last but not least, as I wrap this up, let's go sell some items for some B&B. And then there's also at the top here a little level system, right? You earn a little bit of these little leaf tokens or whatever every single time, and then you can get rewards, but it looks like a long time to do. All right, but it didn't go through. All right, we'll move on to something else. Let it go through in the background. Play a round of Panzer Dog. Blues Guy, you down? You busy? Anybody else want to play? What about Camsta? Don't feel obligated if you don't want to. Shout out to Panzer Dogs. Panzer Dogs is a pretty cool project for just an in-browser web game. Quite a bit of fun. It is play to own. All right, I'm just going to launch. You guys can get in on the next one. And thank you, Melissa, for always posting the links. If anybody wants to take a look at anything from Coinbase to Bitmart to Weeks, Palau ID, Grass, ChainGBT, all the links are there. Melissa, I do have a Chainers link in the description, don't I? Will you let me know if I do? Because if I don't, I need to go back and add that. Pretty confident that I did put that in there. First blood, let's go. Let's make this full screen, much more immersive experience. Grab these pulse weapons here. Cooked. Oh, I got both of them. That was fire. Pith, like Pith Network. Is that what that is? Sounds like you just mixed the healing herbs from Resident Evil. All right, all right. Why can I not hit that person? Wild. Got him. That was a good shot. 7-2. Oh, they stole my kill. How dare they? Still got 40 seconds. We can do this. Don't grab that health. Don't do it. Of course he did. All right, 10-4. That wasn't a bad game. Let's see if we got top dog. Now, this is play to own for anybody who doesn't know. I'm not going to go into detail because most of you guys are regulars. But I would like to figure out why I can't link a actual wallet here. I want to say I feel like they don't let you link a wallet because they don't have the whole NFT thing really figured out yet, or something. Something's not right. Ooh, I got a rare. It's a death cometh pattern, bunch of skulls. I mean, it's whatever. It's nice to get a rare item, but I would like some rare tank parts and stuff. They seem to be far more elusive. You do have a chainer link. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Definitely appreciate you. All right, since I got it in full screen mode, let's run another round or two of this. Just getting you guys prepped because DeFi Friday is tomorrow. And it's amazing that I've been doing this stream for probably close to 6 months now. I'm just guessing, but it's got to be somewhere around there. And I still love doing this stream every day. That's how you know you're in the right place, you know what I mean? When it doesn't really feel like work, it feels like something you would do anyways. Obviously, I might not do it for 2.5 hours straight. But that's the beauty of it, is that it kind of makes me do it like that. It kind of makes me every day, all the time, making sure I'm concerned about raising my crypto IQ. And I hope to one day be extremely advanced in the world of crypto. And so many things like airdrops, a lot of times you hear about airdrops. You hear about people making money with airdrops, and you always say, you know, I want to do airdrops and make money, but I really didn't really fully understand how to do them or get where to find them. I always heard about them after when people were talking about how much they made with an airdrop, but that's when the airdrop's pretty much paid out, right? Like that's not when you go try to farm an airdrop. That's when it's too late to farm the airdrop. And so like I just didn't really know how to find them or anything like that, you know? So because I do this stream every day, it's just testament, right? Because I do the stream every day, NW comes along and is starting to show me how it's done, the ropes. Because I didn't even know where to start, to be honest with you. And my IQ is raised. Hopefully some gains will be made. Like a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of fun. And then now when somebody else comes around and they're like, I want to learn airdrops, we'll already have something to give them, right? We'll already have something to show them. And I'm just showing you how like being in it every day is really going to pay a lot of dividends. Not to mention all the crypto IQ raising topics that we go over and stuff like that. I have learned so much. I feel like when it comes time to really reinvest after taking gains, right, and cycling through, man, I feel like I'm going to do a lot better job understanding the market and how it runs. So I really look forward to that. And I'm just talking out loud to you guys because I'm trying to make some commentary while I play Panzer Dogs. Thanks for dropping that Chainers link if anybody wants to get into that. Again, my affiliate link apparently doesn't do anything unless you buy some items in the store. So it's not about making money. Do it if you like it. If it's not your thing, don't worry about it. You could live vicariously through watching me do it. Dang. I keep touching my keyboard mouse pad here and messing up my aim. Let those shots reload. This game's been pretty good. These people know how to play. As I like completely waste that machine gun. I would love to see some new maps come in here. Maybe some new like tank parts. Maybe some new guns. Like just anything. It's been a little while. We've been playing this for a few months. It'd be crazy if they wound up having like some kind of airdrop based off of people who actually played it. I think we would do pretty good on that one. Yo, are we lagging or what? Because I can't hit anybody. There we go. 14 seconds, 7-3 in the last inning. Can we do something? Probably not. All right, I got one. Got another one. Right before the buzzer. That's all I wanted. I was late to the stream. What airdrop are you participating in? So Robinhood, the app, they're going to have their own chain, right? Here you go. Here's their testnet faucet, right? It's right in my MetaMask, right? They already have the Robinhood testnet that you can just add real easy. If you go to, I'm pretty sure, Quentin, you're already in the Discord. So if you go to the Discord, I'm just going to show it off for real quick. Let me port you over so you can see the Discord. Is anybody who's interested in the airdrop, you know, it's something we've really added to what we're doing here, and I'd like everybody to be able to see it, right? So it comes up. You're usually in the main hangout here. You come down to airdrops, and then we have airdrop chat where people could chat about it. I just added these the other day, right? And so you'll see here Robinhood testnet. So first you're going to come over to the faucet. You're going to claim some testnet tokens. They're testnet tokens, so they don't have any real value outside of the testnet. So get those. Buy you a hood domain. And of course, like when it comes to being involved with a testnet, pretty much everything is all about just making transactions, right? You're just farming transactions because it makes it look like your web address is very active. And a lot of times the testnet needs people to be doing transactions so they can actually test the system and make sure it works, scalability, whatever it is. So you're just doing anything and everything that can do a transaction. So you have this hood domain, which is like a naming service. And then you got this GM collector. I'll show that off in a minute. Deploy a smart contract, same place. Mint a Robinhood badge. All of these are on the same website. And then there's the Explorer at the end. It's very new, so that's all we have going on right now. And then we're waiting. We're waiting for more stuff to pop up as projects on the testnet, Robinhood testnet. And then we will be able to maybe do some other transactions and stuff. From what I've gathered, NW, who's one of the people who comes on the stream and is active in the Discord, he's the one who posted that stuff. It usually, apparently, you should be looking to be involved with an airdrop for like a year before you expect to really get anything. No music. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, it sounds like the music ended. There we go. Music cooking again. Thank you so much for letting me know. I feel like the soundtrack should be longer than that. But anyways, yeah, then you come over to this, which is the GM. And then, you know, you deploy. I thought I already did this. So this is like a smart contract deployment. Yeah, we definitely already did that, but very interesting. And then they have the GM. Again, these are just transactions, right? I gotta wait 20 hours. You can only do it. A badge, I don't think you can continuously do badges. I think that's like a one-time thing. But we did mint a badge for Robinhood. I think it maybe disappears after you do it. So very interesting stuff here. Just farming transactions on the testnet. No airdrop is guaranteed, right? And you know, if there's going to be an airdrop is never guaranteed, but this is the way that you go about potentially getting something from the airdrop, right? And I thought Robinhood was a good one to do because Robinhood has money. And if they're going to make an airdrop and launch it, they're more likely to have some money to pay out than maybe like a random token. I think Omnichain, or no, what is it? Superform, I think is what it is. What is that token? NW said that he did the airdrop for it, and they gave him like $300 after like a year. So like you're not gonna win huge on all of them all the time. Yeah, Superform right here, ticker up. We've been over it a million times. He says he did the airdrop for that, and they only gave him like $300 for like a year. So like, don't think that everything you do. So I thought Robinhood would be a better one to continuously do, because Robinhood's got a little bit of money to throw at some people to make their thing successful, right? At least that's my analysis, right? And maybe you make more money from a different airdrop because less people know about it and you have less competition for the airdrop. I'm just going to try to rock with a bunch of them. Also, this one person who I showed earlier, you might want to go follow this person. Salman FT. They seem to put out a lot of stuff about airdrops, right? I'm almost going to probably start reading this on, a daily to everybody, see what he posts. Don't miss this project was shared on Base. All transactions are cost-free. If whitelisted, drops could yield good returns. So pretty cool stuff. I think we might check that one out. We'll probably get to the point where we're involved with a lot of these different airdrops, and so there'll be like a whole part of the show where we just keep up with our airdrops. Now, we started this Pearl Labs, and I'm going to bounce back to that, I'm sure, one of these days. I don't know if I'll do it today. All right, so I was trying to play this. This is one that Prime Minister of Japan, I think, came in and told us about at one point. And so, oh man, I really messed up. Oh well, I guess we're gonna play this on super hard mode now. Not the actual mode. I totally picked the wrong character, so that sucks. But either way, there's supposed to be a potential airdrop around this coin or whatever. It's like impossible to hit anybody with this sword. It only goes what direction you're going, which is counterintuitive because like usually I'm running away from the enemy. So it's just always, I don't know who designed this. They're an idiot. Like I'm always basically hitting with my sword at nobody because I'm not running directly at the enemy. Very dumb. I almost just want to like stop this, but I'll take the challenge. Anyway, somebody popped in here, told us about this game, said they might potentially do an airdrop. The game doesn't have a lot of market cap, and I'm sure it doesn't have much market cap now that we've dropped so much in crypto. So we'll see what happens. But after NW started talking about like a lot of his airdrops were like a year later, I was like, all right, we already been messing with this, earning a lot of points, reward points. We might as well keep messing with it and see if it ever amounts to anything. Another one that's a throwback would be Darkstar. Haven't looked at that in ever. I have no idea how you're supposed to kill anything with this, considering you're always just hitting where there's nobody because you're running away from the enemy. Like I can't just stand still forever. I guess there's a very specific strategy you gotta use here. Doesn't do up or down either. Alright, let's just die and start over because I hate that character. That sucked. So we'll see if it ever amounts to anything. Pick the actual character that does well here. Says, right, that makes sense. Thanks, I followed the guy's Twitter, LOL. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm here to feed you any knowledge I can find that's useful. Like I said, we're always trying to grow together. If I learn things that, like, for example, airdrops that I've always wanted to know a lot more, but I knew it was going to take a lot of time and energy for me to go out there and figure out how it all works, and I have too many things to do already. It's the power of community that I'm trying to get rolling here, and we definitely are starting to move in that direction. I believe in the vision long term for sure. Many people will show up who are good at things and will contribute to the overall, and then hopefully there'll be other people who are really good at things and they'll find value in the community for themselves, even though they're good at something, by learning maybe something else that they're not very good at. That is the power of community. But you already knew that because you guys are smart. Of course, everybody in my community is brilliant. It's funny, most people won't get that reference. There's another creator out there, not in crypto, not a crypto creator. He does like news stuff. He always says that. He'll be like, all these people are dumb. And he's like, except for everybody in my community. Everybody in my community is genius level. It's just funny because he doesn't want to diss his own people there. If they meet the checkbox, right? If they fall in the category of what he's talking about. All right, let's go. We need some XP. We need to upgrade this character because we ain't got no damage. Dang it, come on. Give us a little box. Take some heals. Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna have to kind of bite the bullet here and waste this just to get some actual better damage here. Definitely lifesteal. Gotta get some lifesteal. Alright, so you run around like this. There's 2 bosses that show up. When you kill both of the bosses, then you beat it. I remember when I first started playing this, I didn't even know if there was an end to it because I could never ever beat any of the bosses. Now I'm used to beating the bosses like almost every time if I have the right character. That one character that we tried, absolute garbage. Yo, he almost just cooked me. Came out of nowhere. I had to pay more attention. Projectile. Definitely more projectiles. And I apologize. It's hard for me to look at the chat while I'm playing this. It does get pretty, like, you could just zone out and play the crap out of this game. And, like, forget. At least I can. I'm good at zoning out and just playing something and not even really think about what I'm doing at all. Next thing you know, I'll look up and be on level, like, 100 of any game and just be like, when did I even start playing this game? Anybody else do that? Hit that lifesteal. Oof. Dude, I have almost killed myself so many times here. Now they're shooting at me. It's not fair. Not fair at all. I do have another magnet where I could pull some serious XP in. I think it's worth using at this point. Alright, I'm gonna pause it for a minute, see if anybody's saying anything. Appreciate the stream, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the community. BRB, Sammy just dropped a BTC update. Totally understand. Cryptic Quentin, totally understand. And I'll be watching that when I'm done. Done streaming here for sure. Alright, we're almost at in-game level here. We're just waiting for that final boss to come out. When the final boss comes out, I'll collect all of these gems. Oh, I have a bomb? Yo, let's use that bomb. Oof, almost got caught up in that. I'm lagging. Just standing around while they surround me. Gotta keep it moving in this game. Come on, final boss. There he is. How did I know? How did I know? More projectiles. Absolutely. More damage. Also more damage. More damage. Oh, I needed speed. That's the part where I'll get killed here. Wow, I am just barely escaping that guy. It's terrible. Yeah, I really didn't get any options for speed upgrades. Can I beat him at this terrible speed? I don't know. Oh, man, I can't believe he's not hitting me. Just barely out of his reach. Can we get, like, one speed upgrade? That would be amazing. At least I upgraded my damage a bunch of times. I can't wait for this to be over. Just kill the main boss already. This part always takes forever. We just want those trophy points. Be a shame if I lost at this point. Oh, we've been playing for 6 minutes. Feels like an eternity. Come on, less than 200 health. There it goes. All right. Quit. Done. I did my daily round there. I don't ever want to play that game again. Final boss is Ginsler. Exactly. Yep. Welcome in, friend. Well said, Blue Sky. Just claim our points here. We're at 708,680 if you want to be real specific. Now we're at 711,000. And hopefully those points are worth something at some point one day. We will find out. Wow, it's still processing, huh? It never did anything. Let's refresh this one. I at least want to collect like my daily B&B. I like that. I mean, a big takeaway here is that you actually get a real crypto. Now, I've never actually like tried to cash out because I haven't earned very much yet. I probably earned like, I don't know. I wonder if I've even earned $1. I have no idea. I think I have earned about $1 or less. Or more, I mean. All right, so what other cool games do we have? Let's just go down the list a little bit here of anything that I haven't really talked about. Sometimes things just kind of get pushed to the side. This is fun. I haven't looked at this in a while. Let's see if there's any update on this. Melissa showed us this game. I rock with this game. Let's see. Do I still remember a username? All right, they don't like that name. Okay, well, I guess we're resetting our password on this game. Yep, hit the like. Thank you, Blues Guy. I'm just trying to log into this game. I haven't been to it in a while. This game was actually really interesting. I'm hopeful that they're going to... This is Cosmos Cadian or whatever. I'm hopeful that they're actually going to, like, do well. You know what I mean? And actually upgrade the game over time. Okay, created Fableborn. Alright, request a code. It says it's sent. I don't think it's actually sent. It's probably going to like straight up junk box in my email. And that's why I'm not seeing it. No, just not even sending it. Well, sorry to waste people's time. That's how it goes, though, sometimes. I'll have to figure out how to get logged into this. And it says it's a demo version. Might not reflect the final product here. I did know what my login was at one point. but I don't now. Now, another really interesting game here is this Loot Survivor. Have a good night, guys. Work tomorrow. We understand, Melissa. I'm probably not going to go too much longer. So have a good night. You won't miss much. Thank you for being here as always. All right, lootsurvivor.io is actually on the Stark network. The one thing I enjoyed a lot about this game was just getting to know the Stark network, the wallets, the ecosystem a little bit. And there's quite a bit of other stuff to get into. Tomorrow's DeFi Friday, where I hope to, a lot of DeFi Fridays we would play a lot of games, but there were games consistently the same ones over and over, like Panzer Dogs and stuff like that. Lately, we've been getting a little bit more saucy, right? Lately, we've been getting into a little bit more stuff and digging around and finding more stuff, which it's been a lot of fun. All right, this game is, I've been trying to figure out, there's a lot of incentive to try to figure this game out, I will say, because, if you play paid games and you find one of the bosses and defeat it, it's worth like $1,600. I'm sure it's very hard and very rare to even have that happen, but you just don't know until you try, and I'm going to play games on DeFi Friday anyway, so I'm going to save my paid games for tomorrow. They didn't really give me any good weapons here, which always gets on my nerves a little bit. I really like playing a specific build, and they're just not giving me the weapons. I guess I have to go. I guess I'm going to go with the magic. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter all that much. I guess I'm going to go with this wand here and these cloth gloves. Let's purchase them up. Let's go explore. And now when you hit explore, something random will come out of or happen. It's like flying glass. I swear this has got to be all AI generated, because look, my character goes running directly into the storm of glass, the glass sandstorm. He just goes running straight into it, and then it's like avoided. It's like, how did he avoid it? He ran directly into it. But I'm probably overthinking it a little bit. This game is kind of fun though. It's a little dark for my taste, but once you kind of move past that, it is a lot of fun. I think literally it's dark. I wish they would brighten it up. I'm not just referring to the fact that it's like a dungeon and magic and a warrior. Not that's a thing, but also they could brighten it up a little bit. Maybe I'm just an idiot who didn't go into all of his settings. Nope. And I have animations on. Advanced features and symbiote. Yeah, let's turn on advanced mode. Why would we not have advanced mode on? Alright, cool. Let's exit that. Ambush lethal chance 0. Trap lethal chance 0. Okay, well, advanced mode seems helpful. How have I been playing this whole time and I did not have advanced mode? Tisk tisk. Oh, and it just tells me what potions are automatically. I don't have to hover over it. All right, let's go. Let's explore this dungeon already. All right, we got a bag of money just came flying out of there. So now we have 3 gold. Potions still only cost 1 gold. The cost of potions is very important. All right, look at this thing. Ginormous praying mantis. What is cool is I've played this game a lot already, and I definitely there's so many things that happen that I've never seen before. It honestly really takes me by surprise a little bit here. Okay, so we can do 4 damage. We'd have to do a million hits to this thing. Win rate 64. I've never seen this combat insight here. This must be part of the advanced stuff because I don't normally see that. It's weak against bludgeon weapons. It's strong against magic. Fight probability gamble. I don't really know what that is. 4 plus 4 level up. Honestly, I just run away. I have a 66% and I didn't get it until last hit. Okay. What is gamble? Just a tip? How do I make this go away, though? Like, what if I don't want to see this? All right. We're just going to attack. It says until last hit. Let's see what happens. Who dies first? No, until death. Oh, wait. We won, but we lost a lot of health. Oh, my goodness. It finished at 1 health. That's incredible. Like, absolutely incredible. All right, let's increase a few things here. Buy as many potions as we possibly can because we burned through way too much health. I should have just ran away again. That would have been a smart thing to do. Because look at this thing. That thing doesn't look like it's going to be easy to fight. Yeah, what is this thing good against? It's good against bludgeon weapon. Apparently, I should have gone with the bludgeon weapon like I thought I would. Yeah, we have to run away. It says 50%. We successfully ran away. Okay, that worked out in our favor. Trying to see what this even looks like on the stream. It does look a little dark. I wish I could fix that. I don't know how to fix that. It's like in the game. Like, it's actually really dark. Let's see, settings. Settings doesn't have like brightness or anything like that in the web browser itself. Never tried to brighten up like one specific tab before. Yeah, doesn't look like it works like that. Alright, I'm pretty sure this thing is weak against magic. Am I right? No. Bludgeon weapons. See, everything is always super resistant to whatever I have. It's really annoying. I don't see us making it far in this game. I'm just going to be honest. Probably going to die right here. Yeah, 50% chance 3 times. Still couldn't run away. Nice. All right, and with that, everybody, I'm probably going to hop off. We just rolled into 2 hours of being live. We did our due diligence. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about, airdrops. We did some DeFi gaming, showed you around chainers a little bit. I think it's a pretty solid night. We did our story. We did our talking points. We raised your crypto IQ. All week we've been talking about value in crypto. Hopefully you're starting to understand and wrap your head around it. Stay underground. Stay crypto. Appreciate everybody's constant support. We're going to grind through this bear trend of a market, whatever you want to call it. And we are just going to keep on going, and we're going to see what becomes of it, right? Have a good night, everybody. Underground Crypto out.